Ever wonder which A-list celebrities took a stand against vaccine mandates? It was a time of heated debate, and some prominent figures chose a different path. Um, let's explore the stories of those who voiced their concerns and faced the consequences. Uh, and Kyrie Irving became the face of resistance and the NBA. The Brooklyn Nets star faced significant financial losses and sideline games because he refused to comply with New York City's indoor venue vaccination requirements. He maintained it was about personal freedom and standing up for those impacted by similar mandates. Aaron Rodgers had found himself in the spotlight after revealing he was unvaccinated, despite earlier claims. The NFL quarterback criticized the league's approach, suggesting a two-tiered system, and frequently discussed his views on the Pat McAfee Show. He advocated for individual health autonomy. Woody Harrelson didn't shy away from voicing his opinions. His controversial Saturday Night Live monologue and subsequent interviews highlighted his concerns about safety protocols and personal rights. He believed the measures were illogical and infringed on freedom. Ice Cube made a bold financial decision. He walked away from a $9 million film role rather than comply with the production's vaccination requirements. He publicly stated he was willing to accept the loss for his beliefs, sending a strong message. Evangeline Lilly attended a protest in Washington, D.C., advocating for medical sovereignty. She expressed her belief that no one should be forced to inject anything into their bodies, sparking a debate about personal choice and public health. Nicki Minaj ignited a social media firestorm with her vaccine hesitancy. She questioned the requirements for the Met Gala and shared a personal anecdote, prompting health officials to address her claims. Joe Rogan consistently used his podcast to question the necessity of mandates, especially for young and healthy individuals. He hosted controversial guests and sparked a wider discussion about alternative treatments and natural immunity. Eric Clapton took a firm stance against venues requiring proof of vaccination. He released music expressing his frustration and stated he would not perform for a discriminated audience. Van Morrison released protest songs criticizing lockdowns and health mandates, accusing the government of taking away fundamental freedoms. His music became a rallying cry for those opposed to the restrictions. Letitia Wright faced controversy after reports of her expressing anti-vaccine views on the set of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and she temporarily deactivated her social media accounts amid the backlash. Kid Rock released a single explicitly criticizing media narratives and mandates, threatening to cancel shows at venues with strict requirements. He positioned himself as a defender of traditional American liberties that Russell Brand shifted his YouTube channel's focus to critique what he viewed as authoritarian overreach during the pandemic. He questioned official narratives and emphasized the importance of protecting civil liberties. Rob Schneider actively used Twitter to voice his opposition to vaccine mandates, warning against sacrificing freedom for safety. He urged his followers to resist what he described as medical tyranny. Zachary Levi expressed his skepticism of the pharmaceutical industry, stating he wanted more research before making a decision for his family. He advocated for personal choice and freedom of thought. And Matthew McConaughey stated his opposition to mandating the vaccine for young children, believing more data was needed before such a requirement. He emphasized the importance of trusting science while respecting individual autonomy. Elon Musk publicly stated his opposition to government mandates despite being vaccinated himself. He argued that the decision should be a personal one and criticized the restrictions as an erosion of freedom. Doutzen Kroes posted a message declaring she would not be forced to take the vaccine, advocating for bodily autonomy and freedom of choice. She refused to comply with requirements she deemed unjust. Gina Carano faced backlash and ultimately lost her role on The Mandalorian after expressing views that clashed with Disney's policies. She maintained she was being targeted for her political beliefs. Chet Hanks delivered a controversial video expressing his skepticism of the vaccine, sparking debate and criticism online. And his comments highlighted the divisive nature of the issue. And then my colleague stated that he would not take the vaccine. He would not take his back. In my final maneuver is that there was some of his body's natural ability to fight infection. His comments sparked a debate about personal health choices. Richard Ashcroft withdrew from a festival after it was announced as a government pilot event for vaccine passports, stating he would not participate in a system that required government tracking. And Steve Burton was fired from General Hospital after refusing to comply with the network's vaccine mandate, highlighting the conflict between employer requirements and personal beliefs. Ingo Rademacher sued ABC after being fired from General Hospital for refusing the vaccine, alleging discrimination and breach of contract. Rocklin Dunbar was written off 911 after his requests for medical and religious exemptions were rejected, sparking a debate about religious freedom and workplace mandates. Laura Osnes reportedly exited a production after refusing to comply with the vaccination requirement, sparking controversy and debate within the theater community. Samir Armstrong used social media to criticize mandates and school board policies, running for local office on a platform of medical freedom. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. emerged as a leading figure in the anti-mandate movement, challenging the safety of the vaccine and advocating for medical freedom. So many stories, so many perspectives. It was a challenging time, and these celebrities sparked conversations and debates across the nation. What are your thoughts on this complex issue? Let us know in the comments below. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,